many of us facilitators, we can only give from our own experience, right? We can only support from our own experience in a greater way. But one of the things you said that I'd love for you to elaborate on is what you knew and came to understand at such a young age. You're
Mm.
3. Now, if the now Raquel of the age that you are can speak through that 3-year-old child's voice, how can you share what that meant to you at that age? Like, what was that? Like,
That understanding.
how can you now, the Raquel now, speak that truth of what that is, that love is the answer?
Hmm. Oop. Sorry. Can you see me? Okay. Wow. I remember being a baby. I mean, I remember being a baby and just being a bundle of love. Wanting to say I love you and hugging. I was number 5 of 6 siblings, so there was 8 of us in our home. So there was plenty of us, and I was a handful, and you know, and I just remember being very loving. I also, in the environment that I grew up, it wasn't loving. It wasn't, we didn't hug. There wasn't I love you. There wasn't things like that. And I remember in my little mind that I didn't understand that. Like, why are you upset? Why are you crying? Why are you angry? Why is there violence on TV? Why are people pretending to be mean and evil and killing? And why are they including children? Right? Those are all the things that I would notice, and I didn't understand it. And the hard part for me to acknowledge and to acknowledge to myself is that there was one day that I don't know. A lot of times, playfully, people say, when you say I love you, you're saying something nice. It's because you're buttering them up because you want something, right? Yeah. So that was something that I remember. I came to my sister, and I remember sharing with her. I said, like, "Oh, I love you." It's been really loving with her, and she said, "What do you want?" And she said, what do you want? And I'm like, why do I want anything? I don't want anything. I just want to say I love you. That's it. I just want to say I love you, right? And ever since then, I made the choice, and it's tough for me to share this, that I stopped saying I love you ever since.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was tough to know that there's so much love to give, but there wasn't a way to give it in a way that people could receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And to be communicated. How do I say this? How do I say, how do I share all of this love that I have, and have it be received and have it to be understood and embraced versus rejected or challenged or questioned. So, and it's up until it took that was my journey, right? Knowing what I knew and navigating that period of shutting down and being upset because I didn't know how, right? I didn't know how do I do this? How do I do this? And every time I would find something, I'd go around like, here you go, and here you go. And always wanting to do that, thinking that was it. And not understanding that how we're taught that everything's out there is not it. Everything is not out there, it's over here, it's within myself. So it was, again, going back to the Dream Builder program, in spite of all of the work that I've done, I credit this one in particular because it supported me in going within and listening to that part of me and expanding it, growing it, strengthening it, empowering it, and trusting it, so that in spite of the world that I'm in, right? Because it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just get to be loving in spite of it, right? That's it. It's my choice. It's my choice to do that. And it's not right, it's not wrong, just like it's not for anybody else. But for those of us out in the world who want to know how to be this, and how to, in spite of our challenges, and to show up in a certain way, there is a path, there is a structure that was created, thankfully, by Mary Morrissey.
Mhm.